All right. How are you fuckfaces doing? Good? Fantastic. All right, so I want to talk about the radio broadcasting industry. Yeah, I want to talk about my experience when I went to college. The same course that I fucking dropped out of because I was like, holy fuck, so many red flags jumped up. I was like, holy crap, I don't know how to process this many red flags. So I went to alcoholism, drug use, and said, fuck this. And I got the fuck out and still owed fucking student debt to this day at the age of 45. Yeah, that's how that goes. Anyway, so fuck my life. Where was I going with this whole thing? Oh, yeah. Radio fucking broadcasting. So I really actually don't honestly know where to start with this because I was in a college environment. We had the hardware and the tools in the radio studio. Oh, I knew where I was going with this. I was going to talk about how I had my own radio show. Yeah. And it was the Thursday morning bacon and beer morning show. Now let me address how that worked out. The bacon and beer morning show. All right. So this other guy that was in my class, his name was Joel. He's a really pleasant guy. I'm sure if he hears this and listens to this, Joel, you gotta reach out, man. If you hear this fucking podcast, you gotta reach out, man, because I miss you. Yeah, we had some good times. Okay, let me reiterate. Yeah. So we were basically introducing each other to ourselves in the classroom environment. It was like one of those auditoriums with the multi-level seating and a whole bit. So it was a bit daunting, to be fair. I showed up. I was fucking hammered the night before. I was celebrating going to college. Like, hey, I'm gonna go to college. My first day of college is tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna celebrate. I'm fucking so fucking hammered. But I was in my early 20s, so I was able to pull it off. It's fine. I just looked tired, right? And I smelled like shit. So I'm sitting in a seat in this auditorium setting at elevations, if you understand what I'm saying. All the seating, right? Anyway, this fucking bloke gets up. Before it was my turn, this other guy gets up, and his name's Joel. And he's like, hi, I've got a lot of bacon. If you need bacon, I'm the guy to talk to. And then he sits the fuck down. He was supposed to talk about why he got into radio broadcasting and what he wanted to do with his life and all this other bullshit. This is, you're introducing yourself to your classmates. Anyway, I was like, fuck, all right. He just set some precedents. And I felt like shit. So I was like, all right, I got this. 16 fucking speeches later, comes to my turn. And I'm like, all right. I stand up. And the main professor asked, hey, what's your name? I'm Robert Morris. Why are you here? To study radio broadcasting. What brought you here? I'm hungover. And I sat down. He's like, no, stand up. I'm like, all right. And I forget what he asked me. And I just fudged my way through it. But I still looked over to that fucking dude who talked about bacon. Because now I had bacon on the mind, right? Anyway, long story short, me and him got together. We created the Bacon and Beer Morning Show. Yes, on Thursday mornings on Mohawk Radio. Yeah, we did that. Anyway, I hope this motherfucker hears this because I want him to get in touch with me because I think we were brilliant then. Oh, God, so many fucking funny stories. Oh, God, because the Wednesday night pub crawl, or the fucking, it was, oh, yeah, they got the thing called the Arnie. That's right, at Mohawk. It's called the Arnie, or it was called, I don't know what it's called now, but like 2 decades ago, it was called the Arnie. You go there and you get fucking wasted, listen to a lot of fucking repetitive fucking house music, and wake up somewhere. Jesus Christ. I did a Wednesday night fucking crawl and woke up in the bus shelter right outside the college in the Thursday morning area of 6 a.m. and just pretty much walked over to the studio and started the show. That's how that went down. And I'm not fucking bullshitting you, not in one way. Mind you, there was some blood, but we won't get into no details. But man, I'm telling you. Yeah, I am telling you. You know, it was kind of funny because being a Thursday morning show called the Bacon and Beer Morning Show, we were actually servicing people that were servicing themselves after Wednesday night fucking pub crawl. And this is where we could identify with all of the actual real cruisers versus the real bruisers, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, fuck. Yeah, I don't know. We played Rage Against the Machine. We played a lot of Green Day, a whole lot of punk music, a lot of old classic rock and Pink Floyd and shit. Oh man, it was a glorious show. And then because and this is why I would like for my friend Joel, if he ever gets in contact with me again, we touched base on things like the Farmer's Almanac, and we had some brilliant mic play on this stuff. Oh, dude, we had some brilliant mic play, and we both gotten shit from the studio manager, who was also a professor at the college. You got to remember, and it was because we made fun of the military because they had a paid for military commercial, and we made fun of it, and we totally got shit like off mic. We totally got like off mic shat upon, and fuck, that was horrible. And it's like, oh crap. So. And all we did was actually, we were just, like, oh, yeah, just drop the soap and wearing green. We just made some funny remarks, right? Like, fuck off. Like, anyway, it didn't work out. Seeing as we were a comedy morning show, I was like, fuck, really? Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I dropped out, to be fair. But that's another story for another day. And this is another shit story by Robert J. Morris. By the way, stay tuned for Mike Dazzi and everything else that comes across the pipe. Links will be in the description below. And pay attention. While you're paying attention, go fuck yourself.